Good Thursday afternoon, everybody. It is January 4th, around 3 o'clock. I've got 42 degrees and sunshine right now at the home office in Clinton. You are looking at satellite imagery of the continental U.S. of A. And you can notice that right now most of west central Missouri is under bright sunshine. But out west we see a ton of clouds associated with the low pressure system down here in New Mexico currently right now that is going to be our weather maker for Friday. So as you can see, we have a lot of winter weather advisories, some winter storm watches, winter storm warnings out in Colorado, Kansas, Nebraska. A little area over here in northwest Arkansas. Typically that's where you have a lot of curves on the roadways, and with the anticipated snowfall, they have a winter weather advisory posted for northwest Arkansas. Now for west central Missouri, for Friday morning, I will be going live on my Facebook page and YouTube tomorrow morning. Around 5:30 to 6 o'clock. I'm going to have an update on road conditions. I'm going to have an update on the storm system that will be affecting us on Friday. We'll have very minimal impacts here in west central Missouri with the weather that is coming in tomorrow morning into tomorrow during the day. What you're looking at in this light blue color, yellow colors, this is what they call the WSSI. This is a system that the National Weather Service broadcasts out to show drivers and those that commute what the driving conditions will be like over the next 3 days. And notice over most of west central Missouri, we're not even under the light blue or the yellow, meaning that there's not going to be any real problems except just isolated out there on the highways. Now, if, take for instance, if we were in the blue area, winter weather area, that means that the expected winter weather is in this area, winter driving conditions, and to drive carefully. The purpose of the Winter Storm Severity Index, the WSSI, is to provide National Weather Service partners and the general public with an indication of the level of winter precip, severity, and its potential related societal impacts. It does not depict official warnings and should only be used in context with the National Weather Service forecast and warning. But this is a great way to be able to plan a trip if you're traveling. You can see with the next 3 days and the location that you are going and what the road conditions will likely be. Now over here in the yellow, they're under a winter weather advisory right now. Let's see if I can find so basically what that means that it is a moderate risk. You'll see some moderate severity out on the roadways, and then obviously if you go out west, more substantial major impacts according to the WSSI out in looks like out in eastern California, up in the mountains. Dangerous and possible driving conditions. Avoid travel if possible. Widespread closures and disruptions to infrastructure may occur. So that is up in the mountain ranges of eastern Colorado, where they're under a winter storm warning, expecting several feet of snow in the higher elevations. So that is what the WSSI is for. It's just a general idea of what road conditions are going to be. So here in west central Missouri, I am not expecting much travel problems tomorrow. Now, the further north that you go, you might run into some periodic areas where you might have some slick roads up from about Kansas City and points to the north and northeast of Kansas City, and again on the Kansas side, west of the state line. looks like are going to be the primary impacts for this storm system tomorrow. Now, we are going to start tomorrow with a very active stretch of weather. If anybody out there is wondering where this winter weather is, it is coming, and you will likely want it to go as fast as it came in. So we've got several potential storm systems that will affect West Central Missouri over the next 10 days. And let's just take a look at here at our upper level maps here. This is at the 500 millibar level, which is about 18,000 feet above our heads. This is where we can get a good idea of where these storm systems are going to go and what is steering these storm systems. So this, what you see right here, is our storm system that's going to be affecting us tomorrow on Friday. So let's put that into motion here. And you can see we got this bowling ball that's going to be coming up here into the Midwest, and that is going to be the driving force of our potential rain/snow event tomorrow on Friday. Notice all the cold air is still up here in Canada, so we're not going to have a whole lot of cold air that is going to be associated with this front tomorrow in the storm system. So that is definitely going to be keeping our snow totals to, here in West Central Missouri, 1 inch or less. So I'm not expecting hardly any impact from this storm coming in tomorrow, other than some more rainfall to add to the ponds for the farmers around in the area here in West Central Missouri. So let's put this into motion. We already see system number 2 coming in from the northwest, and system number 3 above it that is poised to come in on the 14th and 15th. This one here is the one I am really concerned about for the Midwest. This had potential to be just a wrecking ball coming through the Midwest, mainly because we're going to have more cold air associated with this than what we do with the system tomorrow and the following Monday and Tuesday. But we'll set this into motion here. We're Sunday, and as we head into Monday, notice that big trough digging in, and that's actually going to allow some cold air to be able to penetrate this low pressure system. So we will have some colder air that it will actually produce for us. But the question is how much cold air. So that is going to be the big question on this storm Monday and Tuesday, is how fast this cold air can actually penetrate and get into West Central Missouri while the precipitation is still going on. So that is the big question right now. You know, I know I've seen out on social media, everybody's kind of really hyping up this storm on Monday, Tuesday. We do have a potential to see accumulating snows, and I do believe we will get snow mainly on Monday night into Tuesday morning. But I will tell you right now, the guidance is showing that we're going to be close to 40 degrees on Tuesday. So with that in mind, we will have a few hours of heavy snowfall Monday night into Tuesday, and then we'll start to have that mix with rain and snow. So that is going to play a big part. Exactly how much snow we get Monday and Tuesday is going to be our temperatures. Right now, it's looking like anywhere between 2 to 4 inches of snow here in West Central Missouri. However, if we're able to stay closer to that freeze point of 32 degrees, we could very easily get a few more inches than that. Or if it warms up just a tad, we could get 1 to 2 inches of snow. So it's not something any meteorologist out there, I can tell you right now, they do not know for certainty of the impacts of this storm Monday and Tuesday, because we're talking just a few degrees. And if this storm system should happen to come in a little faster, where the bulk of the precip is coming in Tuesday afternoon, then our snowfall totals are drastically going to be cut. So that is the dilemma that we are having with this storm system coming in Monday and Tuesday. Now, as we prepare ourselves for system number 3, that is poised to come in around the 13th, 14th, and 15th. Now this is going to be drawing a bunch more true Arctic air into the Midwest and West Central Missouri. And because of that, that is why I am concerned about this storm system that will be coming in, that will be affecting this Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. That's the 14th, 15th, and 16th. This has the potential to just wreak havoc here in the Midwest, and actually West Central Missouri and the state of Missouri is set in the bullseye for snowfall for this particular system. Now we're still several days out. We're 10 days out from this storm system, number 3. But this is the one that I'm really concerned about. And of course, with that, take a look at how close these isobars are as they come, as the storm is rolling into Missouri. The isobars are close together, meaning strong winds, a wet snow. That is just a setup for the potential for, say, power outages and, of course, travel impacts as well. So this is the storm system I've really been keeping my eye on, but that's storm system number 3 we have to deal with. And then here we go again on the 15th. We have yet a secondary low that develops down here in northern Texas that could also be a producer of some wintry weather for West Central Missouri as well. So, man, so much to talk about. It's been a long time since we've had these storm systems line up like this. And we're starting to see some colder air up here in Canada beginning to work in that could set the stage for a very, very cold end of January that we will have to deal with. So let's jump over here to a little bit more regional look. And we'll let's go to let's kind of we know what the upper level winds are going to be doing. Let's actually take a look at the precip. So here we are today, and as we go into Friday, looks like around Friday, if you notice, we have some snow showers with the 540 line, the freeze line, so to speak. The freeze line is this line right down here. That is the 540 line. That means the temperatures are at 32 degrees or below. And we are definitely within that zone, and we will see some snow showers, maybe mixed with some rain. So that's what we're watching for tomorrow. And notice, that rain-snow mix still coming in on early in the morning on Saturday. And then we head to our storm system for Monday. And notice this here is about 8 o'clock on Monday morning. Now we start to see that 540 line is right draped across West Central Missouri. So where this rain-snow line meets is going to be the sure telltale. So be watching where this continues to set up on the next model runs. But that rain-snow line gradually approaches, and then we turn to all snow on the day Monday. and that will last pretty much most of the day, and then we will see some wraparound snow showers and maybe some mix with some rain slash snow showers as we finish the day off on Tuesday. So let's see, then we go through our next storm system coming in on the 14th, and notice these last few runs of the model has the southern half of Missouri, Springfield, Rolla, let's see here, down St. Clair County, Vernon County, kind of looking like getting the brunt of this right now. So it's all going to depend on the location of that low pressure system. But several flurry snow showers will remain for the next couple days after that. So our TSP, Teacher Snow Day Probability, kind of a fun little acronym that we started here about a year ago, is currently at 40% for a multi-day scenario from the 9th, from the 8th, 9th through the 16th of January. There's a 40% chance that our hardworking teachers might get a snow day or two during that stretch. So tons of active weather going. This is a little bit more in-depth talk than what I typically do on Facebook. Sometimes people have a hard time to follow that when they just want a simple forecast. So I thought this was a great opportunity that I can come on here and be able to go a little bit more in detail about what's causing the weather, what I'm looking at, and give it from a little bit more of a educational standpoint versus in just information. So as we get closer, I want more than anything on our Facebook group and my social media outlets to be able to get information quickly so that they can plan accordingly. And to stay safe. That's the whole purpose of Subby's Weather Talk, is to inform and protect. So that's a service that I felt like that was needed here in West Central Missouri for years, and that is what I am undertaking right now, to get this information out to you guys and educate you along the way to keep the panic and anxiety levels down. So obviously this is not a paid position. I do not have any incentive to try to get 10,000 subscribers or 20,000 subscribers. Most importantly, I want this information to be shared with those here in West Central Missouri. The more people that are informed, the more lives that we can save here in West Central Missouri. Sometimes we get overlooked from the National Weather Service office in Kansas City and Springfield because we're kind of right smack dab in the middle of them. So this pertains to the 8 counties right here in West Central Missouri: Cass, Johnson, Benton, Pettis, Henry, St. Clair, Cass, and Bates and Vernon counties here in West Central Missouri. So that's what I try to focus on in West Central Missouri. So I hope you guys found this informative. You can plan on, I will be having more videos like this with storm systems approaching here on www.subbysweathertalk.com, and it will be under the video blogs, and I will be doing this again very soon. Everybody enjoy the afternoon.